A Sony State of Play happened today, February 23rd, 2023, and this is my discussion of it. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also, share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below. You will be notified when I go live or upload another video. And if you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. Sony State of Play, if you don't already know what that is, if you know about the Nintendo Directs, it's pretty much one of those, except it's PlayStation style. Alright, let's get to it. First, they showed off 5 new PSVR 2 games coming this year. The first one was the Foglands. It's a first-person shooter. It's looking really good. Definitely excited about checking it out. Next was, I'm not going to say all of this title, but I'm just going to say Green, and then The Opposite of Heaven, VR. I'm not saying words like that on my channel, so hopefully you don't mind that and understand. But the game looks pretty good. It's a survival game. You're in the jungle, you're doing crafting, you're hunting. It's all in VR, of course, and it looks pretty good. Next is a game I cannot pronounce the title, but it's SYNAPSE. It's from the creators of Fract, Phantom Covert Ops, if that's how you say it, and also Far Cry VR, Dive into Insanity. So I'm guessing all of those titles are VR titles, especially since Far Cry has VR in the title. So this game, the graphic style is completely in black and white, except for your enemies. Your enemies are like in red and purple colors. But also when you have powers that your character that you're playing as, his hand turns blue when he's doing his powers. It's a shooter game, and your powers is you can move objects with your mind. So you're practically doing telekinesis powers, I guess is how you want to say it, but I guess he's using his hand to do the powers. I'm not sure, but the game looks really good. Next game is, this game is based on a series. I don't know if it's a series of books or a series of movies or what. The author or the creator, his name is Isaac. I can't pronounce the last name, but the title of the game is Journey to Foundation, and it releases this autumn or this fall. Either way, same thing. It's going to be a sci-fi game. If you have been playing Horizon Call of the Mountain, or if you've seen gameplay of it, you're going to see some similarities in this game. You're going to be climbing in the game where you physically have to use your hands holding the VR2 Sense controllers, and you're climbing in-game by using your hand gestures to climb in-game. And you're also going to be shooting in the game and all that stuff, and it's looking like it'll be pretty fun. Next game and last game for PSVR 2 at this State of Play. The game is called Before Your Eyes. Now, if you know about the PlayStation VR 2 and what it is capable of doing, it's eye tracking technology that the PSVR 2 is capable of. So you're going to be able to use your eyes to play this game. And in the trailer, it was had some words on the screen. It said, an interactive afterlife game played with your eyes. So you're going to be able to experience the character that you're playing as in the game, and if you blink your eyes, you're going to miss something, literally. Or you're going to travel back to the past or something like that every time you blink your eyes or something. I didn't completely understand all that, but the concept of it is wild. It's crazy. It's hard to explain. If you've never played VR, then you're not going to completely understand. But if you've had played VR, then maybe you can halfway understand what I'm talking about, especially if you mess with the PSVR 2 and know about the eye tracking. Alright, all the other games are non-VR titles. Next game is Destiny 2. It's getting another expansion, I guess. It's called Lightfall. It's going to be releasing very soon, February 28th. So if you're a fan of Destiny 2, you're getting more content. Okay, next is a game I can't pronounce. Icha. It looks like TCHIA. Type that in and you'll see the gameplay of it. It's pretty much looking like a Zelda clone, mainly like Wind Waker Zelda clone. Watch the gameplay on this game, and then if you've ever played Wind Waker, then you'll see the similarities of each of these games. This game is looking pretty good. It looks really good. Alright, and the release date, I think, for that game was March 21st. So, pretty soon. Next game is from the creator of Res Infinite, and I think even Tetris Connect. And both those games can be played on the PlayStation VR 2. And this game is called Humanity. Now, there is a optional PlayStation VR 2 mode in the game. You don't have to play it in VR because it's optional. But it's there if you want to. It's a puzzle game, and that's pretty much what it looks like. It does look interesting, but I don't think it's going to be a game for me. But it does look interesting. Next is a game that I've talked about on my channel before. Most likely because of a state of play showed this game off. We got some more, we got some actual gameplay for this game now. The game is Goodbye Volcano High. This game looks like it's gonna be one of those novel-based games, but you're interacting with it like there's moments where the characters are in a band and they're playing, and the buttons show up on the screen. You gotta push the buttons as they show up. It's a game like that. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be interested in it. But the art style is very interesting. It's got these made-up looking characters, creatures. It looks interesting, but it's just not for me. So Volcano High will be released on June 15th of this year, 2023. Next, if you are a fan of Naruto, I've seen the anime a little bit, and also the other show that's connected to that series. It's called Boruto. I can't pronounce that. Well, the title of this game is Naruto plus that name, Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. And it's releasing sometime this year. If you've ever played the Naruto Ninja Storm games, I think it's Ultimate Ninja Storm games. This is pretty much either going to be a collection of all those games put together, or it's a brand new game. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's going to be releasing sometime this year. So, next game is a game we knew that was coming, but we didn't know if it was coming to consoles or not. It came out to Stadia, but Stadia is going to be ending very soon. But this game is Baldur's Gate 3. It's launching on the PS5 and I think even the PS4 on August 31st. So if you are a fan of the first two Baldur's Gate games and you've been wanting Baldur's Gate 3, it's coming this year. Next is a online multiplayer game. It does look good, but I don't know if I'll be interested in it. It's called Wayfinder. I don't know. Probably not. Alright, next game. Of course, they showed off this game. fans of Street Fighter are very excited for Street Fighter 6. And they showed off some new characters that are going to be available in the game. And the game is launching June 2nd. Next, I wasn't expecting this, but we knew the game was coming out this year, like next month, March 24th. If you already know what the game is because I said the date, Resident Evil 4 Remake. They showed off some new gameplay. And also, of course, if you're a fan of Resident Evil and then you're a fan of the Mercenaries, which is an online multiplayer game, I believe, that is attached to the Resident Evil series. Well, the Mercenaries will also be coming to Resident Evil 4 Remake. And at some point in time, very soon, a special demo is coming soon for Resident Evil 4 Remake for PS5. And I don't know if it's coming out to PS4 or not. I don't remember. Maybe it is. And of course, it's coming to Xbox and all that too as well, but not Switch. Alright, next game and the last game. They showed off a lot of gameplay of this. They showed off some behind the scenes interviews of this game. And that game is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It's looking like it's going to play like the Gotham Knight game. It's looking a lot like that game. So it's looking pretty good in my opinion. I haven't played Gotham Knight, but what I have seen of it looks like a good game. But if you're a fan of Suicide Squad and you've been excited for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, it's coming out very soon, May 26th of this year on PS5. Not sure about PS4. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, so this is my discussion of the state of play that happened today on February 23rd, 2023. Please let me know down in the comments if you watched the state of play. I would recommend watching it. And if you enjoyed my video of discussing it and all that stuff. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.